Hi, welcome to Classroom Community. Next up on our series about year-end classroom traditions, it's the end of the year, so it's time for a project classroom cleanup. So let's get started. A classroom is a shared space, so it makes sense that we all share in the responsibility of keeping it clean, tidy, and organized together. In our classroom, we have 5 activity zones. We have a library, we have the writing materials zone, we have the indoor recess games, we have math manipulatives, and we have the craft materials or the craft bins. So then these 5 categories are projected on the Promethean board for students to see, and then we start to brainstorm a job description for each of the 5 stations in the classroom that need to be cleaned up. So just taking a look here at the table that I had used the last time for my last class, you can see it takes a little while to create this table with students because they really need to be walked through exactly what that job entails. For example, if we look at the writing materials, they need to know that they need to empty and they have to wipe down all the containers. Then they need to sort the markers. They need to figure out which ones are going to be kept and which ones are going to be discarded. They need to sort the pencil crayons. They need to figure out which ones are still long enough and still good for next year's students and which ones are too short and need to be discarded. And then they need to sharpen their pencil crayons. So for each of the categories, there's a fairly robust list of things that students need to do in order to complete that task. So then we assign a number of students required to complete each of the jobs. And lastly, students volunteer for the job that they want. And we get busy cleaning up the classroom. And by the end of our brainstorming session, the table looks a little something like this. And lastly, once the students have finished their project classroom cleanup, we usually have a movie afternoon or technology time because at this point, all of the materials of the classroom have all been cleaned up and there's really not that much else to do. Thanks so much for watching. If this was helpful, subscribe for more community building classroom routines here at Classroom Community. Bye-bye.